And we are live. L's in the chat, late stream. L's in the chat, L's. I'm late. Microphone, mic, check. Mic, check. Sound, check. This episode is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. I ate it all, pal. L's in the chat. I'm late. Just got off work. Twitch ain't paying me, so F Twitch. Had to get that money. Gotta pay for this show. Got some gelato. Plain gelato, just gelato. I was like, is this gelato ice cream? Is this gelato hearts? He's like, nah, it's just gelato. Every time I get some gelato, it's gelato, Laffy Taffy, gelato, Chick-fil-A. Always some ish. Delusional Miami model blames men for every failed relationship. We should be able to get through this.
It's official. I am...
The video's too long. We only gonna watch 10 minutes of it. 10 and 10, and then 10 minutes to smoke.
Moving out of Las Vegas. After a long day of travel, we get to Miami. Let's get ready for an at-home date night tonight. Get ready with me for a date tonight. Yesterday, I was invited to go on 50 dates with these dates, and the date is literally set. Get ready with me to go on a date tonight. Continuing on with my first love story and how traumatizing it was.
This bitch ran through, nigga. She on a date every day. That's way too many dates, bitch. It should be one date, you found your husband. You dating every day. She for the
For a first
streets.
date. 5 examples of why I am single. This one guy that I was
Prime
dating
examples why she's for the
4
streets.
times a week and had to provide photo evidence that I went. Another guy that I was dating, he would bring up wanting to buy me a boob job multiple times a week, even after I specifically told him that.
Because you got small tits.
surrounded by cop cars and arrested while I was sitting in the passenger seat. A different guy had a full-on other girlfriend in another state, and then he was just actively dating us both.
Okay, ma'am, and who's to blame here? Who's the common denominator? You chose those men. Why are you going for
As
this?
a Chad should date multiple women.
With his best friend. This one guy I was dating used to hang out with me and then leave my house and go sleep with my best friend.
Can you see the patterns? Yep.
I posted a video the other day and it was 5 reasons why.
So she's basic and she provides no value. Got it.
Creating first dates, talking stages, or literal boyfriends. That video ended up on the TikTok. If you have a chance, just go peek at the comments.
He effed her and then went to the other chick because the other chick provided value.
No accountability.
I'm not really a victim. I'm not really a victim.
Okay, guys, so she's been saying that all the guys that she has dated were toxic. Let's see if she's toxic.
Here are 5 toxic things that I have done in relationships. I have gone through men's wellness. I tested positive for STD, you need to get tested. Instead of just telling the person I'm with what upset me or what's wrong, I make them guess. My first flaw is 100% my lack of communication skills. I think I have officially become too independent. I expect a man to be perfect when he's out in public. If I have to tell my significant other that I would like him to buy me flowers this week, and then when he does,
I'm just going to skip her. Like, she's already got too many red flags. She's seen too much. She's done too much. I'm going to just get a woman with a fresh slate.
it's just like, okay, I know that I asked you to, you know?
Okay, ma'am, so
She's really pretty, though. She's like, she got that youthful, pretty glow to her.
you to cook and clean. You should already know to do that.
Oh, here's a big one. I share my whole life online. Like, I get it. People love to say that's a red flag online. To be honest, as I was doing this, I could think of more. No, like, I'm the victim.
Quick question. Do you have any cards that say, like, sorry, I cheated on you with your dad? A lot of people asking me, do you allow your boyfriend to have female friends? And I love this question. The answer is no.
One thing you miss about your ex.
She's probably not sorry.
See, just stands there. Who's to blame? You, my guy.
Things that make you not compatible with somebody are when your values or your dreams don't line up.
This is true. I've said this before. This is why the divorce rate in religious couples are low. It's not because of religion. It's because you have the same values and the same goals in life. If you're with somebody that doesn't think like you, doesn't have the same values as you, doesn't have the same goals as you, it won't work. It doesn't matter how pretty she is. It doesn't matter that she's a model.
Men, what is something that you find really unattractive about women and men?
Women that make TikTok videos.
If you ask people who use the term
I don't find promiscuous women attractive, or women with a lot of fake body parts.
That's not masculinity, that's femininity.
emotional availability, okay? And is that different from femininity? Or is it no, it's the same? Okay, so let me get this straight. Masculinity is either toxic or not masculine. Because if they start saying courage, positive risk-taking, well-channeled competitiveness,
Stoic, being logical and not emotional.
so what, you saying women aren't courageous? No, I'm not saying. So it's an empty set. So non-toxic masculinity is basically an empty set. They can't fill that category. So you're either toxic or nothing. What happened with your wife?
She dumped me for a super rich Israeli guy after also 22 years.
What's the reason you think she dumped you for the other guy?
She became money hungry. For example, when we traveled economically, this guy, she travels first class. So yeah, money talks, I guess.
Did she tell you that she was going to leave and go with this guy, or did she cheat on you?
At the time she cheated. So I said, well, for example, so the marriage is over. There's no more trust. So, good for you. I'll file for divorce.
Did she want to make things get better, or was she done?
She really wanted to separate. So I told her, what plan to live in more? Just want to separate, and then if you decide with this rich guy to come back to me, I should accept you. So
She was done with him.
Just know sometimes I want to be accepting while
She
being
upgraded.
when I hear women talk about energies, everything they say after that is stupid to me. So we're going to see this video.
I'm single and I'm 30, and you have to settle down before you turn 30. You have to. You have to.
Energy. You know who cares about energy? My wall pocket. My wall socket. My wall plug. The plug in my wall is worried about energy. Positive and negative energy. So it could power my lamp. F out of here.
Okay, first woman that ever said that. Okay, let's listen more.
I'm not saying this because I think you have to adhere to societal norms. I am telling you that at 30, you will have one night in you. You will not want to leave your bed ever. I'm like, I'm not gonna find the man of my dreams sitting in bed all day, but it is all I want to do. My bed is everything to me. Bedtime is the best time.
No,
So
F the bed. I'm trying to get out of bed and get S done. I don't got time to be
if
laid up all
you
day.
don't want to die alone, no, I'm being an idiot. You don't have to find anybody before that. I'm just letting you know that, like, I'm sitting here like, how am I gonna meet anyone if I'm glued to my bed?
Yeah, I knew this was
My
stupid.
life passed me by and all I did was lay in bed. No, I don't think so, man.
Guys, ma'am, if the bed is everything to you, that means that that's more of a priority than marriage, than finding a husband. So just stay with your bed. Nobody cares.
I guess this is like a good or still feeling for the girls. But I was speaking to this guy and he is like so nice and like kind of has his shit together and like would be such a safe
Like.
option to go with. But I just don't fancy him.
Same
So I
posture, so he's friends him.
Yeah, from the start she said he was such a nice guy. Women don't like the nice guy. They're not attracted to the nice guy, even if the nice guy on paper is perfect for a long relationship, for marriage. It doesn't matter.
I'm watching this, so you can see this video, but like ticks all the boxes. Lovely guy, like successful, slightly older, really nice. But I just don't fancy him.
Thank you, come again.
Men don't know how to respect women anymore, and they're not gentlemen anymore.
Most women have evolved past like the typical gender stereotype of women staying at home, cooking, cleaning, making sandwiches, and having babies. The way that women dress is a lot less conservative, the way they act is a lot less conservative, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But if women have evolved past that, then that probably means that men
I'm saying
have evolved
there's
from where they
something
were
wrong with
originally as
that.
well. And
Yes, we have evolved past chivalry. Why? Because we see that Chad doesn't have to do anything, and he gets laid. Chad doesn't have to buy flowers. Chad doesn't have to buy dinner. Chad doesn't have to be chivalrous. Chad doesn't have to respect you. And he still gets laid. He gets rewarded for his bad behavior. So men have evolved. Men are now assholes. Why? Because you reward the assholes.
the reason why I think this way is you still get attention from men. Yeah, you dated millionaires, you dated a billionaire, so you...
Guys, you have it so hard there. I recognize that. If this woman can find millionaires and billionaires, I can bet it's so hard in the USA. Because here, she wouldn't find a millionaire. Not even close. And how she looks? No. There is no chance of that, guys.
You have this high perceived sense of self-worth, right? Where you think, I can still pull this kind of guy, I have time. what's gonna happen is you're gonna hate.
I don't understand how much of a simp you have to be to want to date a woman that looks like that when you're a millionaire or a billionaire. It's guys, to me it's so crazy. I know you can't understand it because you live in the USA or in other Western countries. But here, women like this don't even get close to a millionaire. And even if they do, they're wife material. That's why they do. They do everything right, everything right. They're the perfect woman. That's why they get away with not looking so good.
You're gonna hit 30, and you're gonna realize, too late by the way, that you won't be able to compete.
Quickest and easiest way to tell if a man is in really masculine energy or healthy masculine energy is to look at the way he directs a conversation to do with what it is that the woman brings to a relationship. So men in healthy masculine energy will be more concerned about what they can give in relationship with an open and generous heart.
By the way, guys, she's talking about men provide.
Women are not in a relationship thinking about what they can give. Women are in a relationship thinking about what they can take. Women take. Men give.
While in the background you can see a kid, so probably she's a single mother.
Because it's indicative of him.
A man's cup runneth over. A woman is an empty cup that you fill.
Emotional intelligence. When he understands that his happiness is directly correlated to his partner's happiness, he's going to be more concerned about what it is that he can bring, what it is that he can give in a relationship.
Okay guys, so the moral of the story is, if you don't want to provide for a single mother and don't want to provide for another man's child, you're not in your masculine energy.
1-900-9999-CRY. I'm seeing a lot of people talk about that poor Ukrainian model who was found left for dead on the side of a road.
Not providing for your child, man.
Been died with limbs broken, a broken spine. She's
Better get some food stamps.
still in recovery, she can't speak. And a lot of people are talking about the fact that she was attending one of those porta potty parties in Dubai, or whatever they're called. And I'm seeing a lot of comments along the lines of, well, she knew what she was getting herself into. And not enough comments about the very wealthy men with more money than sense that are spending money on this sort of thing.
So what, man? Who cares? She voluntarily went there. Nobody forced her. Why aren't people talking about the men from Ukraine? Do you think they're voluntarily there in a war? Do you think they volunteered to die? No. So why aren't people talking about that? She chose to go to Dubai. It's on her. I don't care about the rest of the details.
Does that not worry you more than one woman's desperate bid for wealth? Does it not concern you that these incredibly wealthy...
No, man, that's a stupid logic. Bad people will exist on this planet forever. They've always existed and will forever exist. You can't change reality. Evil exists. So you thinking that evil people shouldn't exist because you want to live in the Luland is so stupid. We're going to skip this video.
You also said you're attracted to men with status, successful, make money, leaders. You're attracted to all those traits. So you reward men who develop those traits that translate to the corporate world. Men don't really care about your status, your success, your money. It might be a nice little bonus, but I don't think it makes you actually more attractive to men. And so when it comes to gender pay gap, or men occupying,
There is no gender pay gap. And any woman that says different, it's clear she has a low IQ. Stay away from her.
men are more likely to occupy these executive positions. It's because of you guys. It's because of women. You exert a mating
We both making minimum wage. What you talking about?
on men that we don't exert on you. A girl doesn't want to pay for the first date. Okay, I don't care. You're broke. I don't care. Oh, you work at Chick-fil-A and I'm an attorney. Don't care.
Really?
But like a female attorney, you think she's going to date the guy who...
Do not pay for a woman's first date. You better split that bill in half. Yes, we'll split it. We splitting everything until we get a title. You know what I'm saying? We dating. We not in a relationship. You're not my girlfriend. I'm not paying for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You a grown-ass woman. Y'all fight to be equal and treated equal. You know what I'm saying? And work in the workforce. Okay, pay for your own, whatever you order. Now, when you my girlfriend, yeah, I'll cover it. Simple.
You think he's handsome? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm gonna share something that's gonna blow your mind about how women view men.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I was talking to this guy, and he's a celebrity, and he was telling me how a time that he met another celebrity, a female celebrity, very high profile, at this award event, okay? And the first time they met, she barely paid any attention to him. Barely even looked his way. Said hello, meet and greet, whatever. Weeks go by. This time there's another event that he shows up at with a very high profile female by charm, okay? Suddenly, the OG woman was all over him. She was just begging for his attention at the party. Here's the thing. Men don't understand that the caliber of the woman that they have on their side instantly changes the way women perceive them.
This is nothing new, ma'am. I've talked about this 100 times before. This is nothing new. She thinks she discovers something so special, so new. No, ma'am. Red pill guys, red pill channels like mine have been discussing about this for many, many years.
When a woman sees you with a powerful, confident, high-value woman,
see, she thinks she's very smart, but...
It's not about... It's her powerful. Women are not powerful and high value. She just saw you with another woman and she got jealous. That's all there is to it. Just because she was another woman. It could have been a bum. It could have been a bee from McDonald's. That high value don't mean nothing.
She isn't.
A high value woman is a wife. Someone who could raise kids and educate the kids and cook and clean, you know what I'm saying, all that. That's a high value woman, a marriageable woman. A high value woman is a woman who gets married and stays in her marriage till death. Like the husband kept her and died with her. Not, oh, anybody can get married. That don't mean you high value.
Women don't care if that other woman is powerful or a high value woman. Maybe in Hollywood they see that as something special. But in day-to-day life, ma'am, other women just care about how hot is your date.
Only on TV shows do you care about stuff like that.
It's the woman that you're with. That's it.
automatically she will think to herself, wait, what's special about him that she chose him? The curiosity and the interest will automatically peak. Especially if it's a woman that's highly respected too, you know, highly favored. It's not about looks, it's not about charm, it's about what you represent in that.
I told you this before. Maybe that's true in Hollywood. But for regular people, all that matters to other women is how hot that woman that you're with is.
Social, and there's another word, social, something.
How could he attract such a hot woman? Why? What's special about him? That's it. We're going to skip this video because it's clear she thinks she's smart, but she's not.
Watching my ex thrive, it's a beautiful thing. It's really triggering for me because I walked away.
She's mid as fuck. I give her a 2. Deuces. 2 out of 10.
Really having to start over after 12 years.
Okay, ma'am, but who filed for divorce? I bet it was you. So why are you complaining? Another woman complaining about her own actions. Nobody forced you, ma'am, to get a divorce. Nobody. So why are you complaining?
Starting over, wondering if I'm gonna be able to keep a roof over my head with my boys and not being able to just go out and play in our backyard like we used to. And wondering if I'm going to be able to feed them.
The problem that I have with this is that when you decide to no longer be in a relationship with somebody, they do not owe you for their successes from the time that you stopped being with them on. Outside of what they owe you for potentially justified alimony and child support, you cannot get mad that that man is successful without you because you're not his future, so he does not owe you the future rewards.
Get married or get fired. That's what a Chinese chemical manufacturing company said in a memo to its employees aged between 28 and 58, giving them 6 months to tie the knot or else. They were informed that if they didn't get married and establish a family by the third quarter, the company would terminate their contracts.
Yeah, China's getting desperate.
They also called employees who are unmarried disloyal to the country. It's a stark turnaround from China's decades-long one-child policy, which has created an aging population. Since I got called a pick-me and a misogynist for having a healthy relationship, here are some things that
Don't worry, ma'am. I get called a misogynist each day. It doesn't bother me.
my husband does for me that makes it very easy for me to do all of those things for him. Just remember, a marriage is not a transactional relationship. Number 1, he is at work right now so that I can be here making banana bread. Number 2, he does not play video games or watch a bunch of TV or watch sports all the time. Every minute of that man's time is dedicated to providing for our family. Number 3 is words of affirmation is my love language, and he makes sure to compliment me 24/7. Number 4, if there's something that needs to be fixed or taken care of, he does it immediately. If he says he's going to do something, he does it immediately. Number 5, he wants to be a dad one day, not just have kids. There's a difference. Number 6, he lets me be my feminine. He realizes that there are huge differences between men and women and how they function. He understands the different phases of my cycle and how that affects my mood, which is extremely important. Number 7,
Yeah, a woman should be able to recognize that. My girlfriend is the same. She knows when she is in a mood, it's because of her hormones.
he's extremely clean. He helps me clean around the house. He picks up after himself. If I'm sick,
I don't help clean around the house. This is stupid to me. I'm working right now. I'm making a video. If something needs to be cleaned, if something needs to be washed, if dinner has to be cooked, she's doing that in the other room. I'm not doing that. I'm not washing dishes. I'm not cleaning. That's not...
I mean, I'm a OCD clean type of nigga, so, you know what I'm saying, if there's something laying on the floor, I don't mind picking it up, you know what I'm saying, putting it in its place, you know what I'm saying, there's some trash laying on the floor, picking up, putting it in a garbage can. But like cleaning, deep cleaning, like, you know what I'm saying, that you could hire a Mexican maid. I don't know why she has to be from Mexico, but
My job.
I ain't doing
when I'm
that.
feeling good or I'm busy or I'm traveling, then he takes care of the house.
I don't agree with these guys. My girlfriend isn't traveling anywhere without me. What are you doing? Where are you traveling without your husband? How? I don't get it. This is stupid to me. I thought she was really a what?
My wife can travel to the grocery store and back. And even then, I don't even know about that. Like, baby, carry a gun. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you keep that thing on you.
To me, this isn't a traditional marriage. We're going to skip this video.
So I was really hurt by someone in the fall.
If I ain't around her, she gonna be carrying a gun. So you gonna go to the store, had that hot ish on you.
And for some reason, right around that time is when I got back on TikTok. And all of a sudden, the algorithm was pushing stuff about avoidant attachment out to me. And I honestly had no clue what avoidance were. I knew what a narcissist was because I was in a relationship with a narcissist for a long time. But no clue what an avoidant is. And
All women are narcissists.
the more I read it, like, this is what I get from it, is that the person really liked you and, like, felt really close and great connection, but that is what scared them because they...
This is so stupid, guys. The word avoided attachment style is just about...
No, you just wasn't it. You just wasn't wifey. That's all. He saw that you didn't have wifey qualities and he got out before it got that serious. That's all.
Man, that guy didn't really like you. When a guy really, really likes you, he will do everything to let you know that he likes you. He won't avoid you. If he avoids you, it's because he doesn't really like you. I bet these words were just invented by some...
I could see in her eyes, she looked like that crazy, that emptiness between her eyes, like just crazy. She just says crazy dumb shit. I could see it. Her eyes just look like crazy, stupid, dumb shit. Low intelligence. I could see it. I could see why he left just from her eyes.
therapist to comfort the women that go to them. We're going to skip this video.
You said that we bring on young women with no education to debate on things they know nothing about.
Yeah, like, oh, girls and stuff.
When you say young woman, give me an age.
Like early 20s.
So what do you think is like the appropriate age where you're allowed to have like a conversation?
Oh, you can have a conversation at any age. I'm just saying if you mostly get people who are not educated and like get their views off of TikTok, then you're not going to get a
Hang
realistic.
on, I just want to
like,
point something else.
Yeah.
How old are you? What's your education level?
Bachelor's.
Anything else?
No, I'm talking about social media influence.
I don't get it. Go wait.
I'm not talking about going to college. I'm talking about just real world experience.
Yeah, so
That's
these
what I'm
people
talking
can
about.
vote.
Yeah, maybe I
They
don't
can
agree.
vote.
What she doesn't understand is why he brings young women to the show. Why? Because men want to have families with those kinds of women. Women in their 20s when they're the most beautiful and most fertile.
I want an 18-year-old, 18 to 24, virgin, no boyfriends, no nothing, no bad habits from nobody else that I gotta deal with. I want a clean slate. I don't want no bitch who's traveled the world and had the top flight education. She done went to college, and then after college, she done did the college of college, you know what I'm saying, 10, 20 more years, and got a doctorate, and on top of the master's doctorate, the bachelor degree. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I want a, you know what I'm saying, dumbass virgin bitch. Works in McDonald's. Skinny and light skin. Petite and light skin.
Of course, he's going to bring on the show women like that to see their perspective and try to make them understand that how they're thinking is not okay. Make them understand that that's the best age to find a good husband. Instead of wasting their time in their 20s.
You know what I'm saying? At 18 to 24, it's like her best years. This is the best baby making years. I want somebody whose eggs got cobwebs and dusty on it and been through girls' trips and ran through on the club, or some fresh, brand new pearly eggs. Just calling my boys. Come on, Spermies. Come to me. I'm new and I'm fresh. Fuck around and have some twins, some triplets. That's how good these eggs are. Make two people for one.
And then
Two for one special. These some good eggs. Not them old, rotten, moldy. Ugh.
Make TikTok videos.
You shoot up them eggs 20 times, nigga. Kids, Benjamin Button in that motherfucker. In the womb.
They're all the good men. They're not going to be women in their 40s that have hit the wall and now all of a sudden want the nice guys. And now all of a sudden see the value in having a boyfriend or a husband. No, man. It's stupid. So she just proves that her age means nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch, bees wait till they ran through and then think they want to settle down. Okay, now I want a man. I don't want you after you've been ran through. I want a virgin. Men want virgins, that's all.
But she's still stupid.
What I do mean is that people in the younger generation are influenced by social media, and they don't really have that much real life experience.
Okay, man.
And I'm gonna cheat on her. And I'm gonna cheat on her with other women. And the woman don't have to be a virgin. You know what I'm saying? I already got the virgins, so they don't all gotta be virgins. The other, you know what I'm saying, the girlfriend, the wife and the girlfriend could be, you know what I'm saying, a stripper with 20 bodies, whatever. It's just something to get off. Maybe you like her little, you know what I'm saying? She does something different. And then the third one, the chick on the side, she cooks good. I like the way she cooks.
So he's also social media. So he's also trying to make them see their errors. To make them see that how they are and how they think, it's not okay.
That makes an issue that with fake news, it goes on both sides, and people don't really know what's actually going on.
So wait, what you're saying is that young people tie in to social media in order to inform their worldview, and we're on social media assisting in informing their worldview. Why would this be a problem?
True. See, she just proved how stupid she is. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
And I'll see you on the next one. Okay, let's see how much chow time we can get in. Alright, we gotta go for this one.
And the
It's the only one the schedule will allow. Feminist tries dating women, then realize men were right all along. I don't know what this got to do with dating.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Rhett. Got a bit today from the Modern King.
When men say 100 women versus accountability, can you give an example of what you mean by that?
You ask a question and you don't want the answer, and that's part of it.
Oh, come on. We got no time to waste. Sonny Jim. No time, Sonny. We got no time, Sonny Jim. I'm gonna restart it. Don't F me up, man.
Wait, what would value you take you in?
I don't know, maybe you could take them on a private jet.
A private jet ride, new than that. Private... Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Rhett. Got a bit today from the Modern King.
When men say 100 women versus accountability, can you give an example of what you mean by that?
Value you take you in?
I don't know, maybe you could take them on a private jet.
A private jet ride, new than that. Private jet ride, new than that. So new than that. That's private jet ride. Where would you access a private jet?
I don't know if you guys said the Maldives or something.
The Maldives, but not just you could be a scammer jet. It's just a scammer jet.
I love to think I'm stupid because tell me when I'm at the mechanic shop and he's talking about I need a Cadillac converter, but I drive a Jeep.
Alright, guys. Confession. I also used to call it a Cadillac converter because I didn't know it was called a Cadillac converter. I used to always call that. My friends would look at me like, what are you talking about?
Make it make sense. Think I'm stupid. Ladies, when y'all going down to the mechanic shop, take somebody with y'all. Your brother, your uncle, your daddy, your boyfriend, somebody. Stop going to these mechanic shops by yourself because they know we don't know anything about cars. So they trying to give us any type of services that we don't even need. Outrageous prices. Because I don't understand. Make it make
Cadillac converters are pretty pricey.
sense. A Cadillac converter, I don't even have a Cadillac.
A man don't like a woman, then he must be the G-word or a narcissist. But if a woman don't like a man, she just has preferences. If a man has multiple baby mamas, he must be a deadbeat, or he created a whole bunch of broken homes. But if a woman has multiple baby daddies, she hold her kids down, at least she take care of her kids, and she just had a couple failed relationships. When a man's tired or fed up, he just walked out.
You got multiple baby mamas. You ain't got broken homes. You created families. I'm talking about you got multiple families. He's a family man. Family guy.
Family, or he's a punk.
You know what I'm saying? I want to have a mansion and have all my family live in the mansion. I want my baby moms to get along with each other. You know what I'm saying? One cooks and one's, you know what I'm saying, a teacher teaching the kids. It's a nice little unit instead of the separation that they be trying to preach and teach and mind control us with. We need to unify.
When a woman fed up and she decides to walk out, she was saving herself. She did
Against the man, brother.
thing for herself.
Empowered.
She was putting herself first. If a man don't got no money, he a brokey.
He a broke. If a woman ain't got no money, she's just struggling, right? So men can't struggle.
Women ain't supposed to have no money. We want the brokies.
Okay.
Who stayed pure.
Don't date women because a double LW or WLW breakup is the most painful, soul-destroying thing you will ever go through. Women at WLW? What's WLW? I'm assuming lesbians?
See who the real narcissists are. It's us women. I made a video saying I don't never believe the one first until I hear both sides. Everybody in the comments was like, oh yeah, it's getting pick me, it's getting men pick me. And then this lady, she posted a video because she was in the gym. The guy was like, I just commend you for wearing full skirt, you know, like I don't see why. And somebody else was like, it's getting male validation. You women are the woman. She said. Oh my God, it's so like women try to portray this image that men are just horrible people when in reality, it's us.
I've just seen lady for a minute.
I'm noticing more and more women are starting to get tired of the obvious double standards, entitlement, and selfishness that we have been seeing, however. That doesn't mean it will get fixed, since the same women that behave in those ways are the same ones who lack accountability when they are rightfully criticized for their actions. They will just default to name-calling whoever criticizes them, rather than taking a look in the mirror.
Do you pay for dates?
See, I'm a firm believer in 50-50, just because of the fact that I believe that if I go on a date, and I want to pay for a girl, and then I tell her, hey, listen, like, this is on me, I don't want her to assume that I'm expecting something from her, post-date. You know, because if you go, this is how you reverse psychology, the reverse psychology. I feel the guy, and I just, I'll pay for this. Oh, we're going to drinks after, I'll pay for that too. It's cool, it's on me, right? I think, in your head, and correct me if I'm wrong, in your head, you're like, okay, he might want something.
Why is she being bullied for acknowledging something that's smart, truth, and factual?
Well, a couple things. Number one, whether you're an athlete or anyone else, if I hear you use the phrase "my truth," I immediately then discount everything else you say because there isn't my truth or your truth. There's just the truth. And when you start using phrases like that, it tells me
That's
that
not true.
your brain has been captured by something that I don't really respect. Number two, the attention the league got this year was amazing. It was all because of her. She's an amazing player. The arenas were full when she played in them. The TV ratings were up when she was on television. That's undeniable. But you know, the league still lost like $40 million.
What I look like? What else is that?
Yeah, you thought it was sweet, huh? Yeah, I know you thought. I don't know, bro. I saw a video like you slapping a dog watching.
That's reactive abuse.
Reactive abuse means like seeing person get you back. I just reacted. I don't know.
It's called self-defense?
I don't call it abuse. I mean, call it self-defense.
Whatever you call it. It hurt. And I want to deal with the ramifications of my actions, so you're that person.
Pretty much.
This is y'all look like. I hope you know, like, slapping your dog, now you're bad. This is what y'all look like. Well, you should have been laughing in my face. But woman laughs in a man's face while he's mad. She gave us a knocker of out.
Chick-fil-A.
Are y'all equal or not? I just need the answer. Are we equal or not?
They are equal when it benefits them, and oppressed when it doesn't benefit them. She thinks it's okay to attack him, but if he defends himself, he's the evil one. Just stay away from women who think it's okay to abuse men because they are the same types that call the police on you, even if you
protect yourselves, man.
Don't touch them after they attack you.
How are you a Christian, bro?
You have putting hands on you. Get out of that relationship. You gotta get away.
I'll never let you down. Never ever.
I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying this out loud, but women, if you are in a relationship or dating, remember, there's no 50-50. You shouldn't be paying any bills, not because you can't, but because your man should be treating you like a queen. And I felt like saying that because I'm right in front of the Buckingham Palace in London, and I realized that every man should treat his woman like a queen, because otherwise there are a million others who are totally ready to do that.
Have at it, those million others.
So don't settle for anything less than you deserve, ladies.
First, she's single, meaning her advice doesn't work, and anyone who takes it will end up like her. Second, she demands men do a laundry list of things, but doesn't once mention anything a woman should do. Why?
Average.
Because in her mind, she shouldn't have to do anything. She claims there are millions of men ready to do what she says, yet if that were the case, she wouldn't be single.
Sure, he likes a hot body, but have you tried putting on sunglasses and cooking his favorite meal? Have you tried actually listening when he speaks? Have you tried giving him back rubs? Have you tried making him banana bread?
She goes on, but the point ultimately ends up being, have you ever tried being nice to a man you like? Whoa, why would that? The ladies were coming at her sideways for this one. Have you ever tried shutting up? Girl, who the F doing all this? No, and I don't care. Bye. So I wouldn't have to woman-explain this. All I have to do is hold up a mirror. Let's do a gender swap. I can guarantee you that these same exact ladies who were bashing this woman in the comments would be the exact same ones salivating if a man made a video washing dishes and said, have you ever thought about randomly bringing home flowers for your girl on a Tuesday? Have you tried opening her car door for her before you get in on your side? Have you tried giving her a foot rub while she watches Love is Blind?
She is so right about this.
Would be, may this love find me? Are you single? Do you have a brother? Why are you all getting mad at this girl when she suggests that it would make the men you like happy if you treated them like you liked them? It's not even like she said anything groundbreakingly controversial. It's just true.
Liking men and doing things for men? Super controversial, girl. You didn't know?
Anybody would like getting a banana bread. Anybody likes being listened to. But we're also totally glossing over the fact that her whole point is that men don't need a hot body more than they need to feel like you like them. That's the first thing she said. We put so much pressure to buy and inject ourselves with approval, when the truth is that the guys we like will like us through very simple actions. And if you don't want guys to like you, why are you mad at her? Are you trying to get girls to not...
Guys are like way easier than anything. Than you think.
Too? Because it's working.
Again, the theme is be mean to men. Treat men like they're low-class citizens. Treat men like if they're not even human. And if you try to conversate with them, do things for them, make them feel good, or make them happy in any way, misogyny. You're a pick-me. You women out there are ruining it for women, taking feminism back 50 years, all this bullcrap. Right? But men doing nice things for you, oh, he's the best. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it.
30 seconds. Okay, chat. Dubs in the chat. Fresh off work. Wind stream. It's my birthday month. Run up that cash at Real Philly Phil. At Real Philly Phil. PhillyPhilComedy on the app. $3. Three's my favorite number. Something with a 3 in it. Catch you Tuesday.